What is good, y'all? It's your boy Tyge here, and I have a video for you guys, a special video, because I feel like this needs to be addressed. Now, I know a lot of people in the Wonderlands community has already addressed their feelings about this game, and I'm not really a part of that community, but I am a big fan of the Borderlands series, and I was looking really forward to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. All right, I might not cover it on the channel, but it's just one of the games that I was looking really forward to. And after the first launch of the first DLC, I just lost all interest in the game. I think Tiny Tina Wonderlands did a great thing and was a great upgrade from Borderlands 3 in terms of in-game and maybe the chaos levels, but it got to a point where it's just too much. Okay, the upgrade from Chaos 20, I think, to like 35, whatever the first upgrade was just ridiculous. Or I think it was like 25 maybe, but that was just a ridiculous like thing for that DLC. Also the DLC, it was something that could really be cleared in about 7 minutes, and I'm not going to say 10 minutes, because 3 of those minutes are literally just you being stuck behind a time limit in a wall. So, or not a wall, but like on a map. So it's really just a 7-minute DLC, and the loot wasn't anything great in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I just, after that first DLC, I really didn't have any will to play anymore. And the more and more DLC come out, I bought the season pass, and more DLC came out, and the only thing I have to look forward to is just this new character class that might not even be good. Hopefully it's good. It's probably gonna give me another week of playtime, but even at that, the way the DLC is going with this little arena setup type thing, it's just boring. All right, at the end of the day, you're probably gonna get better loot from the Chaos Chamber anyway, and on the first launch of the DLC, like that chum, little DLC just wasn't it. I'm sorry. I was able to play, because I know my game glitched. I was able to play all 4 of the levels on the first day, and they were really easy. It was cool concepts, but it just wasn't what I look forward to DLC wise, for example, like a Borderlands game. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, Todd, this isn't a Borderlands game, it's Wonderlands. But that's the problem. Borderlands, in my opinion, from my experience, I really enjoy their DLC. Their DLCs bring some of the best content to the game. And for Wonderlands to just take the amazing formula of Borderlands DLCs and just destroy it is very disappointing for me. I had a friend that he's not really a Borderlands guy. I've tried to get him to play Borderlands in the past, but he didn't really play it like that. But he looked forward to Wonderlands. He liked the idea of the melee weapons and stuff like that, and that's what really dragged them in my opinion. And character customization, that's always going to be a cool thing. Instead of just playing a preset character and being able to change them, making yourself maybe, or just making a wacky character that you want to play, can really bring a lot of people in, which Wonderlands did. And I'm not saying it's bad, but the DLC, the end game, in my opinion, also, let me go back to the end game. I don't think that the Chaos Chamber is the best end game. It's very repetitive. It gets very boring to me. It's just worse in my opinion than just sitting there farming one boss over and over again. If I want to farm a boss, I'm gonna farm the boss. But yeah, and which I can farm a boss, but a lot of the loot and stuff, it just doesn't feel rewarding for me at least. And then there's that whole little loot luck thing. It was really glitchy in the beginning of the game. I'm not sure on it now. I tried to play the game a little bit today, but at the end of the day, like, I think my hype or anything for the future of this game, I'm not really looking forward to, sadly. Which I don't really like to say that, because like I said, I'm a big Borderlands fan. I play all the Borderlands games, and I like looking into the lore and stuff, and just this game was a little bit of a disappointed, a little bit of a disappointment for me, sadly. And you know, I hope it can come back from it, but I think it's at this point where they can make a comeback, but they've lost a lot of players just due to what this first season of DLC has brung. I would have preferred we got like a new story mode with like, or not a new story mode, but like, you know, a story with these DLCs instead of it just being like some cutscene in the beginning and then you know, this short little arena. Give me those 8-hour gameplays of DLC content that Borderlands gave us. Chaos Chamber was good in the beginning. It just got very repetitive, and I wish there was just other stuff that we could have done to change the repetitiveness of it. Borderlands, you know, they're not really the best with in-game, but you know, it's just something. And I think that on a future title or maybe even future DLC for Wonderlands, they can kind of try to break the repetitiveness of their end game content. And if they do that, I think it can shine very well. But that's all I really got to say for this video. I don't like the DLC. I don't think, like, you know, the next one is going to be anything special. I think it's going to be the same as the first three. I didn't even bother playing, you know, the second or third DLC all the way to the final difficulty because I was just bored. Not even a loot could bring me in. Not even the Face Puncher 2.0 could bring me in from what I see people making videos on. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm interested if any Borderlands fans watch this video. Let me know what you guys think about Wonderlands. What are some changes you would like to see or some things you didn't like about the game? I'm interested. But no further ado, it's been your boy Ty, and I'm out.
Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe.